Hi everyone, I'm Tony Jackson and here is your monthly reading for the month of October 2017. If you haven't watched my YouTube videos before, then welcome to my YouTube channel. What I actually do for each of the weekly and monthly readings is I just spend a few moments prior to recording, prior to filming the video, and I ask my guides and angels what I should actually do the video on, or a healing technique or some guidance on what I'm to make the video about. Now I receive some, it's like an intuitive knowingness, sometimes it's like a visual or just a knowingness on what I'm actually to share with you on the video. And they've given me something very exciting that I want to share with you for this month. So it's a healing technique that we can work on for the whole month, and it's actually got to do with the planet Earth, so I'm excited to share that with you. And usually the second part of the video I often choose a angel card or a tarot card from one of my many decks, and this month I'm actually going to choose a card from the Archangel Michael angel cards, and somehow the card usually supports the healing, which is good. So the healing technique is quite interesting. It's actually an earth healing, as I just said, and we did do an earth healing back at the end of August. I think one of the weekly videos at the end of August, we actually did an earth healing. So it's something similar, but then a little bit of additional guidance that's going to be very interesting for us to work on or work with or whatever for the month of October this month. So hasn't the year gone by quickly, or isn't it going by quickly? The time just seems to be flying by. But anyway, here we are in the approaching October already. I'm actually filming this on the 30th of September. So let me see now. Okay, we're going to do a healing on the earth. So the first step is, if you want to do it with me now, the first step is just to visualize the earth in front of you. So just imagine that the planet Earth is in front of you, but I want you to actually hold it in your hands. So the first step is to just visualize the planet Earth in front of you, and you're holding and supporting it in your hands. And just sit with that for a moment. And then what I'd like you to do, visualize that the Earth's actually clear, or crystal clear, or like a glass ball or a crystal ball. So the earth is now completely clear. Now the guidance that I was given for you to work with was asking the higher self to adjust your perception of the planet Earth. So now it would be just a matter of saying, higher self, please adjust my perception of the planet Earth. Higher self, guides and angels, please adjust my perception of the planet Earth. It's my free will and choice to ask my guides, angels and higher self to adjust my perception of the planet Earth. I now release my image of the planet Earth to my higher self. I feel like all the things that are going on the Earth, we kind of, we get a negative image of it. Well, there's a lot of things going on at the moment, and I kind of feel like there's a bank up of negative energy or negative feelings or something within us all, and they're going to help us adjust it back to feeling more positive about things. So let's just see what happens during the month. I feel like doing it again. Let's just go through it one more time, because I don't know, sometimes when you ask a few times it kind of begins to click in, and now you know the process, you might feel a bit different doing it a second time. So let's do it again. So just imagine the planet Earth in front of you. So you've got your visual of the planet Earth, and you're supporting it in your hands. And once you can see the actual Earth, the next step was to visualize the Earth actually becoming crystal clear, or like a crystal ball. So it's completely clear. It's like the Earth changes from the Earth to a crystal ball. And when you can see that it's completely clear, we now ask the guides and angels to adjust your perception of the planet Earth. I ask my higher self to adjust my perception of the planet Earth. Once more, I ask my higher self to adjust my perception of the planet Earth. I thank my guides and angels, and I release that visual to my higher self to come back as a reality. Would be good. Thank you, guides, angels, and higher self. So, lovely to share that with you. I'm going to choose a card now. We'll just leave that with them and see what happens, because we've given permission. I believe they'll adjust it to a more positive energy. I don't want to say what it might happen to it, because I want to leave it up to you and your higher self and your guides to see what they show you. Let's choose a card, and when I do work with my cards, what I actually do is I bring down an energy, and if you've watched the videos before, you'll be very familiar with this. I bring down a column of energy, I draw on the universal energy, bring it down through the top chakras, then out through the heart chakra. Wrap it around the cards. You can visualize like a white light or an energy, a light energy, out through the heart chakra, and wrap it around your cards. And what I feel this does, or what I know it does, is actually begin to help you bond with your cards and use your cards as vibrational tools rather than physical cards. And then you begin to see things more. The cards begin to speak to you, really, like through a knowingness, through a different interpretation sometimes, and through really specific guidance that your own guides can come through and show you in the card. So it's a good one to use and practice with. It may take a few times. It mightn't happen on the first time, but if you do that as part of your regular practice, you will get a deeper connection with your cards, and your readings will become a lot clearer. So then I usually shuffle, and sometimes I just say something like, I ask that the card that I choose be for the highest good for you in love and light. And even though I might be reading for 100 people that watch this video or more, the message can still be quite specific to what you need. I ask the reading be for the highest good for you in love and light. And I just choose the top one. Guarded and protected. I'll just show the image there. There we go. I hope you can see that. I'll read it on the bottom in a minute. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it is right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. Isn't that nice? What I'd like to do as that cards come up, I'd just like to ask the Archangel Michael, which is the angel on the card deck, to protect us. And I'd like to ask for physical protection for our body, our belongings, our home, our car, whatever you feel is physical. I ask Archangel Michael for physical protection. I feel it's mainly for our physical body. Archangel Michael for protection. Place a shield of light around our physical body for protection, and shield of light around our home for protection as well. But I'd also like to add in protection for our spiritual energy or our soul, which is a nice one. I ask the Archangel Michael for protection at a soul level. It is our free will and choice, and I'll say this on your behalf, or you can repeat it after me. It's our free will and choice to ask the Archangel Michael for protection at a soul level. Now that can be quite interesting, because we don't realize sometimes we kind of get impacted deeply in it, and it tends to feel like it's at a soul level. So I now ask for myself for soul level protection and physical protection. Some people say spiritual protection and physical protection, but I like to often ask for protection at a soul level. So that's the message this week from Archangel Michael. I just want to add in any time that you're traveling overseas or anywhere really, and sometimes we wonder if we're going to be safe. Just ask, just to reassure yourself, do ask for full protection while you're traveling anywhere. and just ask, if you just want a bit of added insight, is it for my highest good to travel to a certain place? Is it for my highest good in love and light for me to travel to this certain place? And is it for my highest good at a soul level? Now, you may not still know if you get a yes or no, but it does allow the angels in the universe to intervene if you're not supposed to go somewhere. If anything's going to happen where I want to say danger, but let's just say if you're not supposed to go anywhere, then that gives a chance for the universe to intervene and perhaps even stop or change the travel plans if it's not meant to be. But you don't have to worry about if it's wrong or not sometimes, but if you say something like, is it for my highest good? Is it for my highest good at a soul level for me to travel or go somewhere? I ask the Archangel Michael for divine intervention, and that will be enough to help you, because sometimes we're just not sure if we're supposed to go somewhere or not, and a little bit of asking for divine intervention, extra protection, and is it for my highest good? And then you might get a sense if it's right or not. And if you don't, then you're probably right to go. And otherwise, as I said, there could be divine intervention, and you stop. You find that you don't go, and you weren't meant to. Hope that makes sense. I think that's all for this month. The main part is to do work on that earth healing, which I'm very excited about, shifting our consciousness or our perception of the earth. I'm going to leave you here now. If you feel a little bit uneasy after watching the video, something could have come up, even though I try to keep my videos light and happy in a way. There can be times where you need to process something, because something I might said may have triggered something that's coming up, like an emotion. I like to call in the Archangel Raphael. Now, Raphael is the healing angel and often can calm and soothe anything that's coming up. So I just feel like I'd like to send you a little bit of healing light to finish off. And this healing light is particularly coming from the Archangel Raphael, just to soothe your energy as maybe a result of anything that's happening in your life, or just you just might need a little bit of calming or helping to process anything that I've said. Archangel Raphael, please send your divine light to anybody that's watching this for health, healing, harmony, help with processing anything that I might have said. Okay, a little bit of healing just to finish off. And on that nice, calm, soft note, I'm going to leave you here. I will leave my email address below in case you would like to contact me for whatever reason. You can, if you have any comments, please comment below where you see this video. You can book a private session with me through my webpage, and I'll leave the link below. Now, I have been mentioning that I'm going to do Facebook Live. I will get around to it before the end of the year. You will need to like my page, The Light Frequency Healing, and I will put on there when I'm doing the Facebook Live. But other than that, we're done. Lovely to spend this time with you, and I'll see you in the weekly readings. Okay, lots of love, and bye for now.